and he's not. He's making us look bad. He's making me look bad. And I'll tell you this, and he wouldn't like it if I said it, but he's not even an American. He is from South Africa, and he's cosplaying as this great American leader in a room that has the portraits of some of the greatest men that ever led this country. And he has the audacity to act like he is an elected official.
Whoever is leaking all of this White House audio, this new audio that then came out of JD talking about the Tesla man, listen, you the real MVP.
JD Vance hating on Elon with a leaked audio conversation? I don't know. It might be AI, but here's the thing. The leaked audio said the following. Hey, he's a problem. He's causing issues. He is not important. I am important. This is what JD Vance is saying. He says he's not even American. He's from South Africa, and he's cosplaying a leader of America. This guy is going off. Whoever it is, if they did an AI of his voice, I'm not here to...
Hey my people, Gracie here once again. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that from wherever you my lovelies are watching this from, you're doing all right and God has protected you and preserved you very well. I do appreciate all of you that keep watching and supporting, of course, and of course to my members, shout out to you guys. You do me amazing. Guys, we do have another interesting episode to look at today. Well, in this one, it looks like there's allegedly a leaked audio of JD Vance, the vice president, complaining and saying some things about Elon, and it's got the internet talking. Of course it's alleged, but there are people that are saying it's actually true and others are saying it's AI generated. But we are going to have to look at all these clips and stitches from different people, and I don't know what you think. You let me know what you think in the comment section. Is it true or it's AI generated? Yes, don't forget to subscribe if you're landing on here for your very first time.
Oh my God, JD Vance and Elon Musk is beefing. JD Vance and Elon Musk is beefing. Oh my God, listen to this shit. Guys, I got my popcorn ready. Yeah.
Everything that he's doing is getting criticized in the media, and he says that he's helping, and he's not. He's making us look bad. He's making me look bad. And I'll tell you this, and he wouldn't like it if I said it, but he's not even an American. He is from South Africa, and he's cosplaying as this great American leader in a room that has the portraits of some of the greatest men that ever led this country. And he has the audacity to act like he is an elected official. I am an elected official. I am the important one in this situation, not him. So if he wants to tank the economy and his cars, maybe that's what he deserves.
Whoever is leaking all of this White House audio, this new audio that then came out of JD talking about the Tesla man, listen, you the real MVP. You the real MVP. Whoever it is that's leaking this audio is working for the people. The fall of this administration will be a joyous thing to watch. We are seeing in real time the things that we've only read about in history books. We seeing it play out right in front of our eyes every single day. They will write about these times. They will be in the history books. They will be in the worldwide history books, because this doesn't just affect us here. It affects us the most, but it doesn't just affect us here. It affects everybody. It affects other countries all over this world. So to be alive in such a time as this, as scary as it is, or scary as it seems, because some of us are not afraid. Some of us are not afraid. As scary as it may seem to be alive in such a time as this and to know that this will be in the history books, and just think about it. 30, 40 years from now, we can sit on the porch with our grandchildren and tell them how we came through. Have you ever sat down, and as a black person, have you ever sat down with your grandparents and they talked about the civil rights movement? We'll be sitting down talking to our children, not to that caliber, I hope it don't get that bad, but we'll be sitting down talking to our grandchildren about this time and how uncertain it was and how crazy and wild it was. Let that sink in.
Hey, Joe for Georgia. So some very interesting audio has appeared today. It was put onto a Reddit account, and it has been removed since. But the person speaking in the video was none other than Vice President J.D. Vance. And the topic of that conversation that he's talking about, is about Elon Musk. And I can tell you, J.D. Vance doesn't like Elon Musk. And he's definitely upset that Elon Musk is getting more attention than he is. He also said that Elon Musk, if he wants to tank the economy and tank his cars, so be it. That's what he said. And he said, and we're getting criticized for it all over America. And he's getting booed everywhere he goes, J.D. Vance is. And then he said, and he's not even an elected official. He's not even an American. He's from South Africa. So, folks, that's what's going on behind the scenes in that leaked audio that's just came out. It's a very interesting listen, and another TikToker has already put out the entire recording, so I won't hear. But you can let Christina Talks Tea. It's all on there.
JD Vance hating on Elon with a leaked audio conversation? I don't know. It might be AI, but here's the thing. The leaked audio said the following. Hey, he's a problem. He's causing issues. He is not important. I am important. This is what JD Vance is saying. He says he's not even American. He's from South Africa, and he's cosplaying a leader of America. This guy is going off. Whoever it is, if they did an AI of his voice, I'm not here to leak misinformation at all, but I'm here to say to the Democrats, or whoever the opponents of Elon and Trump, I'm just here to say, bravo. You know, it feels good to at least see, for once, us doing something bold like that. Because we just come across as so weak. Oh, man, on the left, on the Dems. But I'm not here to say that that's official what was said. So if you see it online, take it with a grain of salt. It may be AI. AI could easily do that. But here's the thing. One thing we can't deny, all of us, I'm sure JD's thinking that very thing. I'm supposed to be in the Oval Office with Trump talking about that. Trump not supposed to be saying that I won't be the next follow-up president. Oh, you can hear it. See, J.D. Vance is real slick, y'all. That's the one we got to watch. J.D. Vance is slick because he will say some stuff in support of Trump and the Trump administration and look cool, but he's sitting back in the back waiting for Trump to get in trouble, waiting for Elon to get kicked out, and Elon ain't going to make it the year. I'm telling you, he's going to be gone. First of all, those 14 states I keep mentioning who are suing the Trump administration got a darn good chance of kicking him out. There's 14 states, including mine in Illinois here, that are suing to get him removed, and he knows he's on his way out the door. Hey, listen, Steve Bannon was on the cover of Time, too. He lasted 8 months. I don't think Trump gonna last. I don't think Elon is gonna last 8 months at all. So I know what I'm saying here is we all know that's what J.D. Vance is thinking. Whoever put that together, if it isn't his actual voice, oh wow. But what if it is? Ooh. But I think JD's so smooth. I really do. I think he's such a slickster. He would not have said anything like that around anybody except for to his wife in his home. He would not have gone there. He would not have gone there because he's a slickster. But we'll see. We'll find out in time. It's probably debunked. It's probably an audio leak. If it is him, wow. But if it isn't him, not so much of a wow, because we know that's how he's thinking, right?
So I just listened to the recording, and it's very clear. It's very clear that JD is tired of playing backseat to Elon Musk. Okay, it's very clear. It's very clear because we all see it. If given the opportunity, Trump would have made Elon Musk his vice president. Okay, he would have made him his president, but he settled for JD. Okay, and when someone settles for you, you start to feel that distance. And it's very clear there's a disconnect between Trump and JD Vance. It's a very clear disconnection. You know, it's almost laughable when you listen to it, because it's like, I'm supposed to be, you know, this person, not you. I'm supposed to be in that position. I'm an elected official. It's like you really are supposed to be that guy. And it's very clear that you aren't. So, you know, hearing his little tantrum he was throwing, like, it's reasonable because, like, you are supposed to be the vice president. You are supposed to be, like, the right-hand man. But you're literally playing backseat to your own job. Like, let's be honest, we've heard more about Elon Musk in the last couple of months than we have JD. At one point, I was like, where is he at? What is he doing? Like, no other president has treated their vice president the way Trump treats JD. So I understand, you know, his anger toward Elon Musk. Because it's like, bro, I'm literally the vice president. Why are you constantly being seen with this billionaire when I'm supposed to be in that position?
So I'm sure everybody has seen the leaked audio of JD Vance talking about Elon Musk circling the internet right now, blowing up on the internet. Well, I've listened to this, and my opinion, and I think you're going to agree with me, is that this is total bullshit. This is not real audio. This is from the far left. I mean, after all, think about it. The far left have been posting videos saying the silent riot has begun. The silent riot has begun. That sounds like a threat to me, if you ask me. But this audio right here of JD Vance, you're going to hear, if you haven't heard it yet, you're going to hear it on the internet today. I think it's total bullshit. He's calling out Elon Musk for being from South Africa and all these other things and talking a lot of trash on Elon Musk. I'm telling you, it is fake, it is altered, it is not real, it is bullshit, it is from the far left. This stuff must stop. The far left making these videos saying the silent riot has begun. If anybody from the Republican side did that, there would be police in their front yard or agents. This is bullshit, it needs to stop, and you far left need to come to reality because you're nowhere near reality at this point. Get in reality and stop doing this kind of shit right here because this is completely false.
Good morning, TikTok. You know it's bad when the Vice President of the United States is complaining about you. The Republican Party is putting pressure on everybody, and they're sick and tired of Elon Musk.
So there's this audio clip going viral all over on X, and it was supposedly JD Vance basically talking shit on Elon Musk behind closed doors. And I personally could tell from the start it was an AI video. Like, you could literally tell just from the voice, like the way he was speaking, it just didn't sound like his normal self. But every liberal wanted to believe it was real so bad. They didn't think about if it made sense. They didn't think about the possibility of it being fake. They just wanted JD Vance to look bad, so they just kept trying to tell me on X it was real. Well, guess what? It turns out it was AI. JD Vance put out a statement himself sharing this post. It's a fake AI generated clip. I'm not surprised this guy doesn't have the intelligence to recognize this fact. But I wonder if he has the integrity to delete it now that he knows it's false. Fun fact, at the timing of this recording, it was still up. So naturally, since a lot of people wanted proof, I just, posted the screenshot underneath all their comments. I want to show you one specific comment though, and this is why liberals will always lose. This person said, prove it. So I put out JD Vance's statement. He said, LOL, he's lying just like you. Obviously, he's not going to own up to it, you simpleton. Give me forensic proof it's not real. And then he called Trump people the R word, which I thought was a no-no on the left. And it's funny because they said that they wanted me to provide proof, but they blocked me. So how they expect me to provide them proof? If you can't even have a back and forth like this with someone that has different views than you, it's not even different views. This is just providing facts. Like, how do you survive in the world, honestly?
Some of you might be hearing this recording of JD Vance complaining about Elon Musk and saying that JD Vance is more important than Elon Musk, and talking about him being a South African. We don't know if it's real, but my question to you, if it is real and it gets confirmed, do you think that Donald Trump will go to JD Vance and request him to step down to kiss old Elon's ring? Because Elon gave old Donald Trump a couple $100 million and helped him avoid prison. Or will Donald stick with his VP and turn a cold shoulder to Elon? What do you guys think? I personally think, if it's real, I think that Donald Trump will turn on JD Vance, because his relationship is it's based on so much of that money that he needs it with Elon. And I think that he would drop JD Vance and force him to resign. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Moderate out.
He mentioned South Africa and those cars, and well, JD Vance has the power and he's an elected official, and Elon is not. Something that we kind of assumed that JD Vance would be saying, especially because, well, realistically speaking, Elon Musk had his own press conference in the Oval Office while Donald Trump just kind of sat there and answered a few questions. But Elon almost seemed like he was the vice president in that scenario. I know if I was the vice president, I would have been angry about that. Now, the grand question is that real audio? We don't know. It's one of those things where you could be using AI, and it would be really good AI, to be honest with you. But obviously, it's someone, if they did record it, JD had no idea. It was hidden. But if it's real audio, then we truly know that the fights that have been going on between them have been real. You know, we've heard rumors that they disagreed and all these things. And, well, obviously we had no proof. But if this audio is real, then yeah, 100% we have the proof that JD Vance has a problem with Elon. Which is why they're not really seen together often. At all, actually. Really, I don't see them together at all. But let me know what you think about all of this in the comment section below. Please share my videos and follow me for more.
Now, I personally feel like, I don't know, like, to be honest, I don't know. We live in a very scary generation, I tell you that. Anybody can clone your voice and use it. But here's the thing. The people are even still confused. They're like, is this real? And people believe it can actually be real because in the first place, I think people are seeing that Donald Trump is attaching a lot of importance and relevance to Elon Musk, who is literally not somebody that is elected by the people. Like, who is he? And a lot of Americans are already feeling like they wish they could stop what is happening. And they wish that Elon wouldn't be doing all the things that he's doing. In fact, that is the reason as to why people are, putting or attacking the Tesla and even the people that own Teslas. I mean, that is not nice, but it's because people are outraged. So I feel like a lot of people believe this because they feel like, he is kind of doing a lot. And I think if it is true, as some people believe, it would only make sense because, the vice president is not even doing a lot than the person that is not elected. So it only seems fair, and I feel like it would be fair for him, JD Vance, to have a beef with him because he looks like, he's just nothing. Everybody's ignoring him instead of him actually handling stuff. And I think part of the things he's talking about is like he's making them look bad in the media. And which is actually very true. Part of most of the criticism that is coming, towards the Republican government is because, a lot of the things, again, that Trump is permitting and allowing Elon Musk to do, right? And people are hating the government even the more. And I'm not talking about Democrats, but even Trumpies. They're like, this is not what we voted for. So all the reasons that are in the clip, to be honest, kind of make a lot of sense. And but at the same time, except if they come out and they prove that this clip is real, which I feel like in this situation, even if it is real, they are going to do all it takes to make sure they debunk it and they say it's AI generated. But then if it is AI generated, it's very dangerous to actually be spreading this information, because this misinformation can really, really cause a lot of trouble. Because at this point, there are so many people whose feelings are hurt, and they're really trying to do anything to make sure that they spark outrage from the public. And some people, because we have the F, A, and FO, of course, there's that group of people that love that F, A, and FO. And when they look at that, they're like, yes, let's go. But if it's really, really going the way it is going and it is true, it's not alleged, and even if they try to debunk it, but it's the truth, to be honest, it's pleasing to see, because finally, even them Republicans are actually realizing that this man is really doing more harm, and it's not for the benefit of Americans, it's rather actually for the benefit of other people. You know, it's all on the cost of billionaires. They benefit out of this, and Americans, people are supposed to just look. What do you people think? Do you think it's real? Of course, there are people that are saying it's alleged, it's not true. And of course, there are those that are saying it's actually true. Those that are saying it's not true, they are saying it's actually AI generated. It's very possible to have AI generated stuff. And yeah, I guess you will have to let me know what you think in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as always, and definitely I will see you in another amazing video. It's Gracie here once again, and I love all of you. Bye.